What if I told you that there was an app that allowed you to ride incredible routes from around the world year-round from the comfort of your smart trainer? I know, cool, right? Well, today's sponsor, Rouvy, offers just that, along with structured workouts, loads of group rides, challenges and events, all on something like 1,500 real routes. So, I want to dive into what Rouvy is and stick around to the end because I've got a special code for you that just gives you a free month's trial. Not bad, hey? But let's rewind and start with Rouvy's range of races on real-world courses. Racing Tour de France climbs is, for me, the best way to maintain cycling fitness through the winter. Now, while I do turn to running or the gym when it's really grotty outside, there's nothing like smashing a quick race to put you in a good place when spring rolls around. Rouvy is also a sponsor of La Vuelta a España, so if I really want to get dropped hard, I could race up the Savage Angliru. Well, maybe tomorrow. The races being on real roads can also be way more immersive for some people. It might be something about preferring riding outside, but this might feel a bit more real than the created worlds that we're used to seeing on other apps. Now, indoor cycling is way better than it used to be. I remember the days of just simply staring at a wall. It was very dull, but Rouvy are bringing augmented reality to indoor riding, and that's brilliant. Some people don't want their indoor riding experience to be turned into ever more of a kind of sweaty video game. And that's where Rouvy has a real uniqueness. It uses augmented reality to put you into real life situations. So I can roll along here beside the beautiful Lake Como, which is just over that fence. And just like in real life, there's some kind of questionable drivers around. It makes you feel like you're really there. The way this all works is that the Rouvy tech team takes a video of the roads and adds in virtual features to make it even more immersive. The background is even built in layers so that the perspective changes with the movement of the rider. Then the features that Rouvy adds in, like all the banners and things that you see, well, they all get realistic shadows. Even my rider has one. It's super subtle and you could easily miss all of this, but then it just helps to make the app that much more immersive, which is great if you find indoor riding rather dull. While racing is an incredibly effective way to put yourself in the hurt locker for a while, a well-structured and easy-to-follow training plan is the clever cyclist way to build fitness, be that towards a specific goal or just generally through the season. Well, these sessions might not seem as hard as a race, but their repeatability and regularity with which you can do them means that you'll soon be so much fitter than when you started. Sometimes it really does pay to be clever. There are loads of sessions to choose from with plenty of different training focus points, like there's FTP over there, cadence, warm up and cool down, and even some little Trek specific workouts. You can dip into any of these anytime you like, but the most effective thing that I've found is to follow a training plan. These consist of a set number of workouts each week, and they're all designed to get you better in a particular area. That would be a great way to get your fitness fine-tuned towards the end of winter, and all of the sessions use real routes as a backdrop. I've actually synced my Training Peaks account from here to do exactly what my coach has set for me. It is well worth checking out. Rouvy looks to keep things fresh by releasing new places to ride via route spotlights. These are updated every few weeks with a new theme or global location, but the new routes are added to the app's catalogue for riding whenever you want. These take some of the most famous roads in a region and allow you to explore to your heart's content. So if you're just looking for a nice route to ride, I reckon this section is well worth checking out. There's a good mix of distances and profiles here. I have actually always wanted to check out Pikes Peak Highway, so I might actually give this one a go. There's another bonus to those routes coming from real roads. Now, imagine it's the depths of winter. You miss riding in the sun, so you've booked yourself a cheeky little trip to somewhere like, I don't know, Mallorca. Just think sacalobra, paella, seafood. Oh, beautiful. On Rouvy, you could do some specific training, like virtually riding the climbs that you're gonna be doing. There is nothing like specificity when it comes to training. Any coach will tell you that. And what could be more specific than riding those same roads? So if you've got a trip coming up, a few rides on Rouvy could be well worth it, just to, get your eye in. If you like a challenge, then why not jump into one? These are a collection of routes that you'll need to complete within a specified time frame, and the reward is coins. Lots of coins. Once you've earned enough coins, you can then spend them in the virtual garage of the avatar customization section to unlock new gear and better bikes and all that cycling stuff. Really though, it's a great way to kind of sneakily make you ride more and get fitter. Sneaky. Now, the last feature that I want to touch on before I get to the main reason that you kind of need to try Rouvy is the group rides. Cycling is best, in my opinion, when done with friends and new faces because you can chat to them as the time passes you by. Rouvy has a boatload of organised group rides for you to join, and it's quite easy to find them. Look, they're just here. And finding one that suits you is also simple with all the information that you need just along the bottom. So I've got route profile, the distance, meters you're going to be climbing, and crucially for me at least, a kind of rough ETA. You can also set up private group rides for you and just your friends. And I know you might be thinking, having all your mates on this platform is a bit unrealistic. But what if I told you that Rouvy could save you money? Now, the problem that I've always had with indoor cycling is the cost. You've spent a lot of money on your bike, then after you've bought a rather expensive smart trainer, you'll probably have got a fan for cooling and potentially a very snazzy sweatband. Adding on a monthly subscription makes things rather pricey, and it can be even worse if there are two or more of you in the same house. Thankfully, Rouvy does have multi-account discounts, so if there are two of you in the same house, you can save some money. And then, if you and a few friends all want to get on Rouvy, you can get up to 5 separate accounts in a group plan for just £30 per month. That's just £6 each, which is great value. So there's umpteen reasons to give Rouvy a try this winter, and here's the best one. You can try it for yourself for free. Rouvy have been absolute legends and given us a code to share with you lovely lot. It is right up there, but it's also in the description. And it will get you a month of Rouvy for absolutely nothing. All that we ask you to do is to subscribe and like this video so that you can keep up to date with all of our road and gravel content. It's worth it, I promise. Anyway, I bet you want to run off and download Rouvy now. Remember to use that code, which you can also find in the description. And if you love indoor training, why not check out this video?